state of boxing on the app, but right here, it's SDP. Take it away, Scott.
Hi, we're Visible, a wireless company, and this is not a... I wasn't feeling too good, so I'll live with it. It's okay. I came in, got the victory, and that's all I wanted to do.
Shakur, you seem like a one-handed fighter tonight. You only landed 21 left hands. I know you wouldn't talk about it, and Pop-Up wouldn't tell me anything about your left hand. What's your left hand hurt?
Hey, listen here, I don't got nothing to say about that. I don't make no excuses. It happens. We go through a lot as a fighter. I'm good.
What do you mean then that you didn't feel well tonight?
I just didn't feel good. I didn't feel good before the fight. Honestly, I already told myself if I'm feeling like this in the ring and if it's not going well, I'm gonna make sure I box and get the victory.
So it was purposeful to go the full 10 rounds just to make it the distance. Talk to me about everything that Santos brought to the ring. You seemed a little bit cautious at times. Did he hit hard? Was he hard for you to figure out?
He got a good little defense and he's a little tricky. He grabbed a lot on the inside. On the inside, he grabbed the inside before I watch it, but he's good fighter.
All right, now we know that there's a lot of big names now that you hold the title at 135 pounds. Who does Shakur Stevenson want next? Well, I know that greater opportunities are coming for me. I've got the best promoter in the world, and I just have to wait to see what's next for me. Tess, we'll send it up to you and the guys.
Thank you very much, Bernardo. Let's give some perspective here on the back end of what has been just a tidal wave of moves.
Yo, yo, yo. What's good? What's good? It's Stormybman, and I am back. Welcoming you to the post-fight show with Stormybman for this Thursday. Now, Friday morning, November 17th, 2023. We're just wrapping up the championship fight for the WBC lightweight title between Shakur Stevenson and Edwin De Los Santos. What a horrid fight. I am utterly disgusted. ESPN, for all of the nasty things that they say about fighters and say about promotions and things, they need to take one on this night themselves. They have fallen on their own sword on this evening. This is ridiculous. What do I have to say about this fight tonight?
Bullshit. A 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 bullshit.
Listen, I am not going to keep you all long, but I will get certain things off because I'll make some videos about the fights that were on the undercard, including the Navarrete fight against Consequao. But I have to state my piece on this because this will be the last freaking time that I will say anything about Shakur Stevenson anytime soon. Great fighters do not turn in the type of performance that you saw tonight. I saw elements of cowardice. That's right, you heard what I said. I saw elements of cowardice. Do you think this man can get on a plane and go to another country and fight another fighter for a championship fight in their backyard and win? No. Absolutely freaking not. Salute to my brother Drew Titan out there with that super chat. I appreciate you, man. He says, if I wasted my Saturday on this fight, I would have been Hulk angry. Yeah, I'm very angry too, because I got to get up and go to work tomorrow or today. And I wasted some time that I could have been catching some sleep instead of damn near sleeping through this event, this main event rather. This is one of the worst fights that I've ever seen in my entire years of watching boxing. Championship fight at that. One that comes to mind off the top of my head was the heavyweight championship fight between Lennox Lewis and Henry Akinwande, where Akinwande was disqualified for hugging and holding Lennox and refusing to fight or throw punches. Points should have been deducted from both men for a non-performance. I don't think they landed 100 punches between them in 12 rounds. But I know that those shoes that Shakur wore for tonight's battle are worn out. Consequao fought his heart out in the co-main. Edwin De Los Santos did not fight like a man who wanted to become champion on this night. A non-effort on his behalf as well. It was ridiculous to watch two men. One didn't want to fight. The other, we weren't certain if he could fight. And you can flip the coin to decide who was who. What in the world was that? They sucked all of the oxygen out of the sport of boxing in 12 rounds. This is not about being a fan or a supporter of Shakur Stevenson. It's about being a wizened viewer and supporter of watching the sport of boxing. And I am appalled. I'm offended that they couldn't wait to strip the belt away from Devin Haney for this bullshit. I'm actually having a hard time articulating my thoughts on this. This is how bad I feel about this, people. This is one of the worst championship bouts I've ever seen in my life. And I don't give a damn if I ever lay eyes on a Shakur Stevenson fight again in life. Same for Edwin De Los Santos. I spare him none because he could have made a difference with attempts, which he offered none. It was clear that Stevenson was afraid of this man. Salute to everybody that's out there and the family that's in the chat. I'm not shouting out names because I'm going to say what I'm going to say and get the hell off of here and release you all into your evening and morning. But this is one of the most offensive situations. I could have seen a better fight between two winos in an alley in Chicago than what I witnessed on ESPN this evening in this main event. For someone who did all this talking and ran around telling anyone who would listen how he feels he's the best fighter of this generation. If you don't wake the hell up and apologize to each and every one of us for insulting our intelligence,
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? bullshit. A 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 bullshit.
Freaking ridiculous. I can't believe that I sat around, set my day aside to watch this crap. I can't believe this. The worst part of this, the ESPN broadcasting team, who seem to still be on right now, will never say the things that need to be said about this. Because if you want to embarrass and shame somebody, now is the time. Because after Stevenson's performance against Nakatila, Tim Bradley and Andre Ward sat on that panel and they talked about his performance as if that was horrid. No, this performance tonight was horrid. He didn't even fight, people. He didn't even fight. Against Nakatila, he did at least fight. Nakatila, who had nowhere near the athleticism or abilities of De Los Santos, tried his best and still ended up getting dropped twice in a 12-round fight where Shakur won easily. But tonight, what did Shakur win? The race, the foot race? He looked like he was practicing on feet for that Grand Prix out there in Vegas this weekend. You gotta be kidding me, man. Salute to Jimmy Bernard out there in that super chat. He says, they are both Friday morning trash, Sensei. You better believe it, man. You better believe it. The two of them. Salute to my brother Trick Noti out there. He says this is when a Larry Merchant would have let Shakur have it about his performance. The thing about Larry Merchant, though, was he took the time, even when a fighter was elite and world class, and would be disrespectful. So it would be like speaking with a forked tongue. But I don't want to hear anyone try to praise this kid and talk about how skillful he is and he's like Floyd and he's this and he's that, if you don't get the hell out of here with that. Floyd Mayweather, from my recollection, never performed like this. Nor has Devin Haney or Tank Davis. The two of them had at least made attempts to deal with their opponents. Tank is more talented in the area of getting rid of people because he has the power. Devin has fought like he wants to get people out of there. What Shakur did tonight, cowardice, as I said earlier. A complete shit show of a performance not worthy of our time, which we can't get back, or consideration, which we should not have any more of. Could you imagine Andre Ward walking to the ring against Kovalev and performing like that? Could you imagine Crawford walking to the ring in his most recent performance against Spence and perform like that? Where's your sense of championship pride? Where's your sense of being a professional, putting forth an effort, being an inspiration? None of that shit applies here. And may I remind each and everyone within earshot of this live, and for anyone who dare catch this on replay, this is the same young, fraudulent fighter that lost his titles at the lower weight on the scale because he was too freaking lazy to get in shape. This is him. You smell his rotten eggs yet? Because he's laying them all over the place like a hen. Definitely the type of performance that I don't ever want to see again. This fight has absolutely no replay value. It doesn't matter what round you've turned it on in, you're seeing the same shit show each and every 3-minute round. You can have a video game performance be better than what you saw on this night between these two men. Teddy Atlas used to speak of a silent agreement. The two of these men made a silent agreement between one another. You don't hurt me, I won't do nothing to you. What a piece of shit this was. And Navarrete and Consequio fought. One was awkward as hell. The other one showed caliber spirit that he should have got the decision. But again, I'll speak on that in detail. I'll do a video about it. But at least those men were throwing shots and trying to hurt each other. Trying to show some type of superiority over the other. What we saw in that main event, it reminded me of like when two little kids first come to the gym and they're getting ready to have their first sparring session. And they don't know what to do, but they're just moving around in the ring. That's exactly what this was. These two didn't know what to do, and they were just moving around the ring. Shakur Stevenson, you suck. You're a shit fighter. It's not just a shit performance. I'm marrying it with what you've done all the way up through this promotion leading to this fight. What you did to lose the titles on the scales at junior lightweight. And how you ran away from other fighters like O'Shaquie Foster, Emmanuel Navarrete, and people who would compete against you with some type of spirit. Salute to my brother Junior the Truth out there. Yes, right, Junior. The code main was the main. And this was utterly lame. And I wish that I had fallen asleep on it, because maybe I wouldn't wake up until my alarm clock goes off and it's time for me to hit the fields in the morning. They've insulted me to the highest order with what they did this evening. I can't believe that I put out effort for video and for talking about all of this, trying to get this together for tonight, and to sit around for this? Very soon, Katie Taylor and Chantel Cameron are going to have a rematch battle. Those two women, in their first fight, fought with such spirit and fire that they would put these men to shame. And women in other divisions of boxing, Serrano, Baumgardner, they show more life and spirit than these cowards. You see, when you call a fighter, a professional fighter, a coward, that's insulting them. And I intend to insult Shakur Stevenson because he insulted my intelligence with his charade. And if you think that tonight's performance is something to build upon, that you're going to see even better than this in the future, you're fooling your fucking self. Somehow, the nickname shitty cuz. It's perfect.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
Salute to my brother, Just Do Boxing out there. Appreciate your donation. He says, disappointed tonight, OG. Still my boy. Salute, Sensei. Hey, man. Be careful about how you endorse, man. I'm not telling you what to do, believe me. But I'm actually trying to get you, I understand, hometown, homegrown, region, all of that stuff. You always want to see people do well. But when something's not right, we have a serious problem admitting to it. We indoctrinate crisis in our lives. My baby ain't never did nothing to nobody. Done robbed and stole, broke people's windows out and everything, tried to steal somebody's car. Yeah, you. Did you see anything? No, I ain't seen nothing. And he's sitting in your living room. I've seen this shit show before. And I will not be fooled. No siree. You see, I'm a proponent of telling the truth. And when you wipe your ass with toilet paper, you don't worry about where it goes when you put it in that commode and flush. But there is an end game for that. And if you ever decided to research and find out what that is and where the end game happens to be and what's there, it's sickening. The reality is we never really want to know how something is done. We just want the convenience of allowing it to work for us. And oftentimes it may take a mature decision to ask something, to nullify, to end it. Salute to the brother Junior the Truth out there. He says, it all comes out in the wash. Salute, bro. Yes, it does. But every once in a while, Junior, you get some stains that just don't come out in the wash, bro. And that's a reality. A soiled, favored garment can be ruined. And you say, damn, that was my favorite, whatever it is. That's the flip side. Just like your night of boxing was ruined with that shitty performance by shitty cuz and shitty opponent. You have to call it for what it is. A non-effort by both two nondescript ass guys pulling a heist.
A bullshit. 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 A bullshit.
Yeah. That's what they left us with. But I won't toil any longer with you brothers and sisters out there because they sucked up enough of your oxygen for the evening. I will not do more. But I will say, for those who came in, super chats, those who hit my like button, I just wish that I had more to offer outside of this burning rage I feel inside of me for what I witnessed this evening. And maybe if I sleep it off, I'll wake up feeling a little bit better. But I won't forget this bullshit. And I hope that there's someone else out there who will be able to articulate it a lot better than myself, because I'm all in my feelings about this.
Get ready to take your striking game to the next level with the Focus Ball. Dramatically improved footwork, timing, head movement, hand-eye coordination, reflex, and overall fight IQ. It's lightweight and extremely portable, so you can train every time, everywhere. When you don't have a coach to do mitt work, get a Focus Ball. When you don't have a heavy bag to hit, get a Focus Ball. When you don't have a sparring partner, get yourself a focus ball. And when you just want to have fun punching and kicking, get a focus ball. When you train with the focus ball, you train your eyes and your brain to read punches so that you can hit and not get hit, making this very simple device a must-have for all combat sports athletes and enthusiasts alike. So if you want to take your striking game to the next level, don't wait. Get the focus ball now.
This has been the post-fight show with Stormybman Stevenson versus De Los Santos, the WBC lightweight title for this Thursday, November 16th, 2023. I want to say shout out to the mighty LDBC. Peace to everyone out there. And everyone, please remain safe and have a great rest of the week.